Hello guys, Cristiano here. I am a C programmer, learning all those things that I can. Hit the subscribe button, let a comment, that'll help so much the channel. All my videos, you'll be in a fast mode with explanation. I'll reduce the time to be more precise. And you'll face a lot of mistakes and debugs. Everything's calculated, or not. So don't be afraid. The link for all the source codes will be in the description. If you wanna follow, just get your copy. Hello everyone, continue our journey through OOP in C. Today the topic will be encapsulation. Encapsulation is one of the pillars of OOP. With encapsulation, we can hide all the internal details from the user. Its inner working doesn't matter for anyone, instead for itself. In this video, you'll see how you can do this in C. We implement it in both ways, first in error-oriented and after in hide and struct. Follow me. First, we start creating the project followed by header file. In the header file, we create an account struct with a balancing attribute and some functions to handle this object, like init, open with a balance, withdraw, deposit, and get balance. With all these functions, we'll see how the encapsulation works in the simple way. I'll show you when I finish to write all of them. Have patience. Now we copy all the functions. Now we need to create a source file and we paste all the functions. We implement the basic code to replicate for all functions. Every video, I'll tell you guys that I need to find a way to improve all this boiler thing. In the init function, we clean the struct. To create an account, there is a rule where you need to have at least 100 shekels to open an account. In the withdraw function, there is another rule. The value must be greater than 0 and the value must be lesser than the account balance. And we can perform the operation no problem. In the deposit, the value must be greater than 0. And here we don't allow negative numbers. In the balance, we get the balance just to consult the value. It is just a copy to the user variable. We create a script to build. We add the files to the list to compile. With these two files, we can generate the binary. Now we create the main source file. We do some includes here. And the main include is the encapsulation.h. To test this implementation, we create an account in a balance. We call the init function and the open function with 100 shekels. We print account created. We get the balance. We print the value to check if it's really the value we used to open the account. We draw 50 shekels from the account, check again the balance, print the current state, and we try to deposit a negative number. Here I showed in this approach it's possible to access the data directly. We pass 50 to balance directly by passing the rules. Compiling, we get a warning. I just wrote 1%. Fixing, running, we can see the output. I remove the direct access to the data to keep the example clean. Now the second approach, we use the hidden struct. We define a type account here. The create will be modified in a little way. We need to return an account now. We can use all the functions from the last example, but now we need to add the closing function to free the resource. In this approach, we use memory management. We copy all the functions and paste in the source file. We do some includes as always. Inside the source file, we create an account struct. We don't need the init function anymore. The open function will clean the memory for us. If the value is greater than 100 shekels, we allocate the memory and copy the value to the object. To copy the value, we must check if the allocation was successful. If you don't do this, we can try to access an invalid memory. Here we can reuse again all the implemented code. A happy copy paste here. In the test, we utilize the same, doing just some tweaks to new approach. Now the account will be a return. We remove the first argument from the create function. We do some verifications if the implementation is good to go. Everything looks cool. Continuing. We add the close in the end. Here, I tried to access the balance from outside its scope. In this approach, it's not possible. Adding the files to the list too. We don't need the ampersand anymore. The account is a pointer already. And the closing function must be a pointer. I just forgot to implement the close function. Let's do this quickly. It's another happy copy and paste, and we do free the object. Running, we have the same result. In C, we can do encapsulation both ways. In the first way, we don't need to worry about memory management, but it is possible to access the data directly. This is bad, and we can mess up all the code faster. It is easy to violate the encapsulation here. We need to have strong discipline and avoid to fall in temptation. In the second way, we protect the code, forcing the user to use the function to perform some modifications. But we do need concern about memory management. It's easy to forget to free memory in these situations. These problems are hard to get, and depending, we cannot identify ASAP. Taking months or years to happen. That scares me a lot. Well, pick one, it's your call. That's all for now. I appreciate it if you get here. Don't you forget to hit the subscribe button, leave a comment and share. Knowledge is not enough. Waiting for more. Bye. See you soon.